In this lecture, we are going to create our own car customizer. So the basic logic or idea behind this car customizer is would uh, would be providing the user 3 to 4 different colors. All right, and based on those colors, the player would be able to like select a particular color and paint the car. All right, with that color. So this is the basic idea behind today's project, and if you want, all right, if you want, you can like customize this app further. Like you can add detachable doors, you can add numerous numbers of tires that a person could change, right? So you could do those things also to make this app more like more big, and later on you can launch it on Play Store. All right, even you can add ads into this application. All right, so let me tell you. So first of all, I already have a 3D model, all right, inside of my Unity engine. All right, this is the 3D model. Actually, I downloaded it from Sketchfab. Let me show you. This is the actual model that was there. I edited it later on. This is the actual model that was on Sketchfab. So edited it later on. Basically, this kind of color came just because of it's a FBX. It doesn't already have the properties that I want. So I created a new material and applied those materials into the car. All right, so that's what I have done. So the better option would be for you to is download the GLTF models. All right, that is download the models in GLTF format, because they comes in much better quality, and they have the texture already embedded in it, right? So it would be much better to work with those. All right, so let me first reset its transform. All right, so so yeah, I've resetted its transform, and I'm like just a bit moving it in the z-axis just a bit. All right, and now what you have to do is go to your browser. All right, first of all, we have to create a license for our AR application, right? And one more thing, I have already imported the Vuforia engine. All right, and you already know how to do that, and you also know that how to check whether it is imported successfully or not. So make sure you import the Vuforia SDK, and before importing, all right, always make sure before importing change the build platform. All right, because if you change the build platform later on, that is after importing the model, the SDKs, then it's going to take a lot of time. So what I did is after creating the project, I first shifted the build platform to Android. All right, and then what I did is I got to the player settings. All right, after going to the player settings, what you have to do is go to resolution and presentation. All right, not sorry, not in the resolution and presentation, just wait. Mm, okay, yeah, I was actually in the desktop tab, that's why I wasn't getting all the options. So now as I'm on the Android tab, go to the resolution and presentation. You will be getting default orientation, change it to landscape left. All right, it's totally based on the camera. You can choose any mode you want. All right, but we'll be creating our application in landscape mode only, so make sure either to select landscape right or landscape left. I chose landscape left because of the position of my camera. All right, and now go to other settings. All right, here you would find Android build settings, right? So what you have to do is select Android version. All right, that is the lowest Android version you want to support. So for me, it's a API level 23, that is Android 6.0. You can choose a KitKat, you can choose Lollipop, anyone, means any target API level, sorry, minimum API level you want. All right, and leave the target API level to automatic highest installed. All right, so yeah, that's what you have to do. So after this, what you have to do is you got to go to the license manager. All right, click on get basic and create a new license. All right, so give this license a new name, that is I'm going to give it AR car. All right, and click on the checkbox and click confirm. All right, After that, open this AR car license, and what you have to do is you have to copy this license. All right, you have to copy this license and go to a Unity editor. Then one more thing, delete this main camera. All right, in the Unity editor, delete this main camera because we won't be needing it. Now right click, view for your engine, AR camera. All right, and one thing I prefer the most is to put the AR camera on top of everything. So after you have done setting up the AR camera, what you have to do is in the inspector tab only you will get the properties of AR camera, and in the AR camera you'll be finding open view for the engine configuration, right? And in here you'll be finding app license key. So click on this blank box and just paste the license. All right, just paste the license and you would be good to go, right? So our basic project is set up. Right now we have to create a database. So click on target manager. All right, click on add database. Give the database a name. So I'm going to give it AR car DB. All right. Make sure that the type is device and then click on create. So after it has created a database, open it. Now what you have to do is you have to add the target marker. I already have the marker. All right, so you can select any marker you want. So I'm going to select the marker. Now let me find the marker. Okay, got it. Now give it a width. I'm going to give it a width of 6. All right, and I will keep the name marker only. Right. So just let it upload the marker, and after that what you have to do is you have to download the marker so that we can upload it on our Unity engine. And one more thing, always check that what is the rating, that is the augmentable rating of your marker, and make sure it is 4, minimum 4. All right, it should be at least 4 to 5, not less than that. All right, now click on download database and select Unity data and click on download. All right, so it would start downloading the database. Now save this database somewhere in your desktop and import it. All right, so right click, you can either drag and drop it in here, or you can right click import package, custom package. All right, you can do that. So I'm going to follow the second one. Now click on AR card DB. All right, AR card DB Unity package. This is the database I downloaded, and click on open, and it's going to take some time to process, and it did the processing, and click on import. All right, so it's going to take some time to import the assets, and wow, cool. So our asset is also imported. Right now, what as we already have imported our car model, what I wanted to do is right click, view for engine, image target. All right, and in the image target you will be finding like in the inspector menu you will be finding image target behavior from the type select from database. All right, and in there select the database, and your marker will be automatically selected. If you have more than one marker, that is 2 or 3 markers, then you can select it from there. Right now this is the database. I'm going to like reset the transform again so that I get it in the center of the card. Now I'm going to increase the size of the car, all right, so that I could match the ratio. All right, now what I have to do is I have to put this car, means make this car a child of the image target, right? And now we are good to go. Our marker based AR app is set up. All right, now what we have to do is we have to code. All right, we have to code our, means we basically have to code what are the functions we want in the app. So for now we only want to change the color of the car. Alright, that is the material color of the car. So first of all I want you to create the UI. So how are we going to do that? It's pretty simple. Right click, UI, then canvas. All right, as this app is in landscape, what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose the medium resolution so that we could like easily make our app responsive, all right, and put it right in here. Now, after I've created a canvas, you can see that there are multiple options in here. You can say canvas scaler option is there. In the UI scale mode section, you have to choose scale with screen size. All right, and leave it there only. All right, because that would actually help us to make the UI more responsive. All right, now what you have to do is uh, add some buttons. All right, uh, click on button text mesh pro. All right, so it would like prompt a importer. You can import it, but currently I don't want it, so I would be going with the normal buttons only. All right, I would like to go with the normal buttons only. Actually, we won't be needing the text, so that's why I'm going with the normal buttons. But what I would suggest you is to, if you are going for text-based buttons or something like that, all right, or even buttons in general, I would suggest you to always go for Text Mesh Pro because they are thousand times better than you know the other buttons. So give it a width of 200, all right, or let's not give 200, so it's too big. Let's give 100 only. All right, yeah. Now, what you have to do is in the rect transform only, in here you'll be seeing a small box. Click on it, click Alt. All right, just wait. Okay, now what you have to do is click Alt in here or just wait. All right, now what you have to do is after you have done that, give it a name. All right, let's give it name. I want to name it red. All right, and let's give it a red color. All right, and make sure you are in 2D mode because we are going to edit this UI. All right, and duplicate this button. All right, duplicate this button and move it right in here. Now give it another color that is, let's say I want black, right? Let's give it another color that is black. uh, it might not be that visible, so I'm going to make it a bit like this kind of black so that it becomes visible. All right, now here give another color. All right, let's give it blue. All right, let's make the color blue. Okay, now let's give another color that is yellow. All right, okay, cool. All right, so we have our UI prepared, right? We got our UI prepared. We have prepared our buttons. Now what we have to do is we have to code, right? The very first thing, all right, the very first thing I would like to do is I would be coding a script to rotate our car, all right, so that it rotates continuously. And to do that, first of all, what I have to do is I have to just create a folder, scripts folder, all right, and then click on create. Then again C# script, and let's give it a name that is rotate. All right, so I want my car to rotate actually. Now it's compiling the application. All right, okay, so give it a few seconds. Okay, so all right, it's taking a bit time, so let's give it its time so that it is able to do the processing it needs to do. All right, so our script is perfectly compiled. Now I'm going to open the script in my Visual Studio Editor. All right, now, okay, here we got our editor. All right, I don't want it to be in full screen mode as of now. So remove the whole start function and comments. All right, we need the update one. So first thing is you have to create a vector3 variable. All right, vector3, let's name it rot. All right, and what in the update function only what you have to do is transform dot rotate. All right, and pass this rot variable in there and multiply it with time dot delta time. All right, now save the script and let it compile in your Unity editor. All right, so after it is compiled, what we have to do is we have to put it in means inside our car model. All right, that is we have to attach it as a script in our car model. All right, so that we could use it, right? And all right, now go to the image target. All right, and first of all unpack this whole prefab. All right, after unpacking, what you have to do is drag and drop this rotate script in here, and in the rot value, give it a value of 30. All right, it would be like moving at rotating at the speed of 30. All right, now what you have to do is play this. All right, play this particular scene and let's see how all things work, right? So just give it a few seconds. So just a few seconds and we'll be good to go. All right, okay, cool. Let me maximize it. Okay, cool. Now see, our car is rotating. All right, and that's pretty good. All right, oh, one more thing, extended tracking feature is on, and of course we don't want that. Go to AR camera. All right, sorry, not AR camera, click on image target. All right, in here select tracked. All right, and we'll be good to go, right? So now as our basically our car means we have created our car model, right? As we have created our car model, now what we have to do is click on create C# script. All right, and let's give it change color. All right, so that we could change color of our car after clicking some particular button. All right, so just wait, it's compiling the script. All right, just wait a few seconds. All right, let's open the script in our editor. Okay, cool. Now what I want you to do is uh, create an array. All right, that is a line renderer. Sorry, not line render array. Just wait. Public. Just give me a second. All right. So what we have to do is we have to create a array. All right. Of first of all, create an array of colors. All right. So that we can store the colors in here. Now again create another array of renderer, that is it will help us to get the renderer of our car material. There's a reason why we are actually creating a renderer. All right, there's a huge reason, means not exactly a renderer, why we are creating an array of renderer, and you know just wait, let's name it maths. All right, now there's a reason why we are doing that, because see, a car might have multiple materials in it. All right, that is a car might have multiple sections in it where there will be different materials will be like applied, right? So that's why we are creating a array, so that we could include all those sections in our in our model only, that is in our script only. Right now, let me show you what you have to do is click on public void, all right, and write a method or function, all right, called red. Now make it public so that we can get it on our inspector menu. Right now, we have to run a loop, all right, that is for int I equals 0, I less than maths dot length, all right, it would be running from 0 to, that is 1 minus the actual length of the material, all right, and yeah. Now you can either open the brackets or you can simply write it like this. Let me show you, all right, because if it's a one liner, all right, you don't need bracket, and currently it's a one liner only. Now what you have to do is mat of like I, we have to give it, take each and every like each particular material and apply color to it. So mats of I dot material dot color equals, so you can, what you can do is, just wait, colors, yeah, we got the variable, and give it the first, that is the first value of all the colors, all right. Now copy and paste, all right, copy and paste it so that we can basically replicate it, all right. Now blue, all right, and, or let's say which was our second color in here, okay, it was black, right, let's give it black, and let's give it 1, all right. Then in here let's give it blue because it was our third, and give it 2, and yellow. And do you know why we are giving like eh, first index value as a 0, then then to the second we are giving 1, then to a third we are giving 2? That's because indexing starts from 0, all right. So we have our script written, all right. I hope you understood the script. Now there's nothing else to do, we just have to apply the script and the functions, all right. We have to apply to the variables, right. So yeah, so now what you have to do is create a empty game object, all right, you can do that, and reset its transform, name it color changer, all right, and attach the script to the color changer. Now what you have to do is you have to give four colors to it, give the array size 4, and how let's see how many materials we have to give in here, all right. So basically the body is there, all right. Now, all right, not this one, not this one, this one, this one, all right, this roof, sweep, not sweepers, for window front, not this one, all right. So okay, all right, I understood. So go to the color changes script, all right, and let's give it 2 as of now, all right. Now what you have to do is get the body material in here, all right. The body is for the whole body, right, and let's get the sweepers, that is, no, sorry, the roof one, all right. Let's get the, where is the roof? Oh, okay, yeah, we got it. So yeah, here we got the hood, all right. Actually there are multiple layers in it, so that's why I told you to add, like, create an array of those materials, right. Now let's get the hood in here, okay. So we got the hood. Now, okay, the body is done. The doors, right, yeah, the doors. So go to the color changer, add another section, all right, and let's give it the doors, right. Take the doors, all right. Okay, just wait. Array. Okay, Here we go. Another one, that is door FR. All right. Now let's see what other things we have to give. Okay, trunk door. Right. Let's give it the trunk door. All right. I hope nothing else is left. Okay. No, I guess everything seems good. Right. Yeah, everything seems good. Now let's see. Let's give those colors. The first element should be red. All right, it should be red. Okay. The next, that is the next one should be black. All right. Now the second one should be blue. Let's give it a more bit sky color. All right, it would look good. And the next one would should be yellow. Right. Now what we have to do is click on canvas. All right. Click on buttons. All right. First of all, select every button. Add a plus sign in there and add the color changer script in here. Right. What you have to do is go to a red button. Click on change color. Click on red. Go to the black button. Again, choose from the change color. Then select black. Then from the blue color, click change color. Then blue. Then from the yellow one, go in here. Click on change color and click on yellow. Where is it? Okay, cool. Now let's try our app so that let's try our app and let's see how it performs. All right, let's see. So give a few seconds and we'll be good to go. Okay, cool. So let me maximize the window. Okay, cool. Okay, all right, cool. So we are able to see the car. Right, now let's try the color. Wow, see, it looks good, right? See, cool, isn't it? Yeah. So our first project is done actually. All right. Congratulations. You have created your first full-fledged application with Vuforia. All right. You can let me give you some idea what you can do further. You can, let's say, you can add varieties of tires in here. All right. You can add numerous varieties of tires. You can add more colors. All right. You can like create your own car model, or you can even like take the door of it, all right, and like rotate it somehow to get like the opening door animation sort of thing, right? You can create your own animations like that and add it in there so that the person can actually um, you know the person can actually view the inner parts of the car, right? You can add more customizations to it. You can add more cars to it, right? Now the next process for you is to go to build settings, all right, and click on add open scenes, all right. That is for our the scene is main, or you can simply drag and drop the scene and simply click on build and it would start building your application. All right, so if you have any doubt regarding this lecture, you can write it down in the comment section. All right.